My name's Richard Wayman. I am Assistant Head at St Mary's Menston, which is a high school in the north of Leeds. And it's through our teaching school that we applied to work with the Education Training Foundation to gather together a consortium in our northern area to look at developing maths mastery at further education. Students are coming through primary schools now having invested in all sorts of maths mastery programmes. This is coming through secondary schools now, and now is the time to start preparing for the students that are going to arrive in further education with a really good idea of what maths mastery is. I think a further education institution is deficient if they don't think about maths mastery. Essentially, it would mean that the college wasn't able to build on some of that previous learning and that previous way of thinking. Within the consortium, we've gathered specialists from a range of settings, including a sixth form college, White Rose Maths, who are at the forefront of mastery developments, ourselves as a secondary school, and Calderdale College as a further education college. The key aim of the consortium was to look at maths mastery and actually take the expertise of all those different settings working with maths mastery already and looking, well, how can we make this the best fit for further education? We decided that we would structure the project in terms of having 4 development days, including some hands-on maths, some guidance, some teaching as to what mastery actually is, and then collaborative sessions on the afternoon, followed by a gap task. Calderdale College have been a key member of the guiding team. It's fantastic to see what they've achieved at whole college level, really, looking at how they might be adapting their curriculum, but also just, the anecdotes that they have about individual students and what they've got from starting to think of their maths with a maths mastery approach.
It's really good to know that it is having an impact. We actually had students who had come out of the GCSE exam saying, I use that bar modelling for that algebra. You're giving them a tool where they can understand it now, where they wouldn't have attempted that question before. They are now achieving grades they didn't necessarily reach. The tutors who was involved in this did a lot of research with the help of the consortium together. They've learnt a lot and put it in practice and found it really easy to embed alongside their normal teaching.
What we found through the project is the most successful thing has been sharing of ideas, collaborating, but getting right down to what works for your college and what will work for your students. This isn't an easy fix, it isn't something you do on the one day. It really is a way of thinking, and that vision has to be shared amongst the staff to move that forward. I think the most successful practice that's been seen in the colleges and the most successful impact really has been those colleges that have given it that time, that have given their staff time, that have, as we did, developed a shared vision and a shared definition of what mastery is, and then used that to explore that with their students and then find their own opportunities for that way of thinking, for those techniques to find their way as a golden thread through all of their curriculum.